bro. Good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Happy game day. It is the last preseason game as we get ready for 2 weeks and 1 day to take on the New York stinking Giants for the season opener where the NFL season gets going. Forgive me. No, Dak Prescott haters and trolls. No, I'm not upset about Trey Lance. I have been here busting ass literally all night long. Yeah. Been working here at the Red Brick House. It is in 10 minutes, or 20 minutes. I've actually worked here for 24 hours straight. Bro. And I'm tired. I've sanded and varnished the floor in there. I get the first cut done downstairs, and I've got the machines till 12 o'clock. I got to drive back home because I'm going to be in the man cave. Hopefully I can take a little nap before the game tonight. And we'll be here with prime time and game time film. So, a little bit of news here, okay? I should have, at 3 o'clock in the morning, said this and gotten it out of the way, but didn't. Will Grier. Will Grier has been told that, bro, we appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for being here. But now that we got Trey Lance, you'll be released on Tuesday. So Will Grier will no longer be a Dallas Cowboys. This will be his last game. And you got to figure he's going to be auditioning for other teams, and he'll get a lot of playing time. So good luck to Will Grier and so on. The Trey Lance thing. It's interesting reading the comments because so many of y'all are thinking, oh my God, Mark Holmes is going to melt down. He's crying in his car. He's losing his mind because of that. Dudes. The reality is you need good players. Now, Cooper Rush has got to be thinking, what the F? I went 4-1 last year when Dak was hurt. But like the 49ers, didn't they go through 4 quarterbacks last year? Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. And I hate to say this, but Dak Prescott in the last few years has had Romo-itis, where he's been getting nagging injuries. I hope that this is not something that we have to deal with all the time. I hope that this is something that's, we got him out the way. But you don't know. And Trey Lance is really young. So Dak is, 30 years old? Trey Lance is like 24, 25. Sorry, no sleep last night. So you start looking at this and saying, yeah, you got it for $900,000 this year. I think $5 million next year. You can let Cooper Rush go after this season, and that's part of the money right there to pay him. And you have to look at that and say, that's an upgrade over Will Grier for sure. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset by this at all. I think it's actually a good thing. Now, if it were me, I would be happier probably if we got another offensive lineman. Now, here's what we know. We know that come Tuesday, we have all of the cuts that are going to be made, okay? All the cuts that will be made, and there'll be a lot of guys on the streets. The Cowboys and their scouting department will be looking around and trying to find the best players that they can to fill the need. And that's the direction that they're going to go. Now tonight is the last chance. Last chance for some guys. We have some guys that like Semi Fioco who are probably on the bubble and probably won't make the roster. It's possible somebody like Jabril Cox doesn't make it. But, then again, you look at guys like Tyler Lipke and think that, that's a guy that'll make it. Now, I will say, this was actually really good listening to Rich Eisen, okay? And forgive me, I'm a little out of my game here because, again, I am a little tired. But this is a great way to look at this. So Rich Eisen is like, damn, I'm off on vacation here before the storm starts. And damn it if Jerry Jones didn't start the storm.
So I'm sitting in my home office after a long week of shows, thinking I'm off the clock, catching up on bills to pay, and what happens? Jerry Jones trades for Trey Lance. Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Why he feels the need to do this on the outset of the season. If I had to guess, the Joneses on their draft board a couple of years ago really liked Lance a lot. Probably got to meet him a couple of occasions. And sitting out there for a mid-round draft choice when he was third overall a couple of years ago, take a shot. Why not? Who knows? It's all about collecting quarterbacks in this league. The 49ers last year proved you need a fourth, sometimes fifth quarterback. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Because they're not thinking about getting rid of Dak. It's not happening. He's on the hook for a whole boatload of money next year. And the Joneses have already said the way to get cap relief on that is to extend him. And I think he's going to have a big year then. And Cooper Rush, I mean, my goodness, he must be looking around going, what did I do?
What did I do?
Last year when Dak went down. Will Grier is probably saying, uh-oh. Because what else do they need him for right now? Honestly, it's about building depth in the quarterback room. And the Niners loved having him there, but clearly his run was over there. Obviously, he probably wanted out after everything. But God bless Jerry Jones, man. He just doesn't care on the outset of the season, creating the stir. I am sure we're going to see sound bites about how much he loves Dak. Dak talking about pressure making diamonds and stuff like that. But if Trey Lance didn't beat out Sam Darnold and Brock Purdy in San Francisco, he's not beating out Dak Prescott in Dallas.
There you go.
At least not yet. And not for some time to come. I hope he
At
gets
least
the
not yet.
reps that he needs. The kid deserves it. The kid's good people. Very good people. So I know that's a very nuanced take for those who might be mad as hell in Dallas and don't want to take Dak anymore. But Dak's your quarterback. I think he's going to have a better year than last year. I don't know. Does Cooper Rush lose out to Trey Lance after Lance gets some reps in there? And it's just, again, Dallas having a 23-year-old kid now in their system. Dak's 29. Who knows? But everybody right now is saying Dak's going to sweat this out. I don't think so.
Nah.
So
Nah, bro.
Bro. Because, Dallas just made a big splash for all the talk show circuit and the bottom lines and the hashtag split screen talk programs. Trey Lance to the Cowboys Friday, the final preseason weekend. I guess he's not playing for the 49ers in the final preseason week. Man, oh man, you cannot make this stuff up. Check Monday. Catch the Rich Eisen.
Yeah, check Monday. Oh, you've got to, you know what? The talking heads out there, they are drooling right now. Finally, we got something else other than interceptions to talk about. We could be talking about Trey Lance is there to put pressure on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott ain't getting an extension. They're going to let him walk. You know all that stuff's coming. But it's funny because the same trolls that are in here, there's a message to Dak. Didn't we have a message for Dak with Andy Dalton? Now, I find it funny because somebody was in here and was like, oh, well, Andy Dalton was trash. Well, we said he was trash when he came here. It was you guys out there that said, this is a message sending to Dak, following Colin Cowherd. There ain't no letdown from Andy Dalton to Dak Prescott. They the same guy. Yeah, you remember the comparison? Yeah, okay. What's Andy Dalton doing right now? How many playoff games has he won? Oh, okay. Just checking for a friend. Be that as it may, I can't wait to get back home, get a little nap in, and then watch the Cowboys tonight. Whew. Thank God for coffee. Because that, bro, I could use an IV coffee. Just put it right in my, just pump in my veins. As always, I appreciate you. And peace out.